Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support y'all are truly giving me. It's truly a blessing that we can be a part of each other's journey as we're growing and strengthening in unknown ways. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to drop my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're telling me about your empathic gift and your views of experience. If you feel like the videos are uplifting and gives you good vibes, you would love to share with the loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times at the moment and needing spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give it a thumbs up, like, and also share in the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And I'm still listening to the same meditation music I was listening to. It's like raise your vibrations, 528 hertz, positive energy, be positive minded, calm and balanced. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, feeling the homesick vibes. This is for you. There's a lot of times that when we're open to all possibilities, and sometimes we really don't know what we're being open for, to really just understand ourselves on different levels and all different directions. Every experience that you have brings some kind of insight about you that reminds you of who you are, recognizing you for your strength, recognizing that to have confidence and faith within yourself, not just within yourself, but the power of the collective, the universe, everything that is, making these changes into our lives. And it makes you yearn to be home. And we really don't understand. It's like when I seen this post, it was like a song that was in my head that I was singing. And next thing you know, I seen a post and it's like, home is where the heart is. And it really is. It really is. When you are being guided towards that part of your life, there's some parts of you that is very fixated on wanting to be in a certain place and not knowing that is that reflective that's telling you to get more in tune with yourself. Your heart, your soul is where that home is. Anything that comes within you that you're learning from. A lot of the things that we we're looking for, the answers for are already within us. We have to be able to connect with other people, or, you're asking for assistance with the universe, and a lot of times they speak through different confirmation. You could be talking to somebody and, you may think something on your mind, and next, poof, some kind of, notification pops up, or it could be a song, or you may see a different movie that's coming on TV, or hear something on the radio, out in passing. Or you could be talking about different things and just wondering, am I on the right, on the right page, on the right path? You either get spiritual chills, psychic chills, all those things is aligning you with your truth. Anytime there's like people be talking to me like, Roslynn, either I'm listening to your video or you talking to me personally. And a lot of times it feels like you're talking to me personally. Certain things will resonate with me a lot more intense than the last thing you said, and it sends shivers, and especially like with mine, it'll start from the top of the head, next thing you know, it'll go all the way down, and my, either to my hands, or if it's something very potent that is like you're dead on the money, it goes all the way straight through the body. So it's aligning you with that truth within yourself, and it's like everything you're looking for is going to come from within. Your home is your sacred place. Your sacred place is your heart. That's why you're going through all these different things, because it's like our heart has been like in this cast, in this mold, maybe because of struggle, whatever abuse that we went through, violations we went through, neglect, abandonment, anything. It's like that cast has been on that. And a lot of times when we're going through different things in our lives, we ask for that assistance. Like, I feel so alone. Even though we're not alone, it feels like we're going on alone. It's just like, shoot, the universe is like, oh, you got this. This is so easy. I'm like, yeah, to an entity that don't have to embrace that, or has to be in that situation. Yes, it's easier when you're on a different, and you in a different hot spot. But these are the things that, just really reminds you of everything that was forgotten. It reminds you of all that. And it's just like the more you get fixated of wanting to be in a certain space, that is coming into that full circle. You're going to a full circle, or you're knowing more about yourself. That home is where your heart is. You're allowing your heart to be open. And a lot of times we don't understand, like, we're going through heavy emotional changes in our lives. And it's just like, this is supposed to be for your highest good. And you be like, yeah, okay. And be like that. But it's like, when you notice, when you go through those changes, especially it's like right now, it's like ascension changes are going through right now. It's just like, if it's not clashing with you, it's clashing with your children, especially if you have children on a spectrum. I mean, they are going like, boom, or even if you were that person that's been diagnosed to be on the spectrum, you will notice a major shift in everything that you're going through. It was just like, when I say it hits, it took like one little situation or one heavy situation that you have been in. And then when you allowed yourself to get that closure, when you came acceptant of what that truth had told you, you went through a major shift right when that came on. Because it's like certain things that we have held on to is like our key to be able to go towards the next level. If you have cut down, different ties, it's not, reciprocating with you, or it's not on that same vibration as you. Because it's like, anytime if you made a hard decision and it was in the right decision for you to make, you'll notice there's a calmness that was telling you made the right decision. You're on the right path. All the things that you're experiencing is getting closer to your actual self. You're knowing yourself. And it's just like you're going through those different upgrades to where that amnesia is like dissolving that veil. We all been walking around in some kind of way, just straight clueless of who we are, what we're coming here for. We knew there was something that, there's something we really need to do, something very important. They may not understand, what am I supposed to do? I know I have this purpose that I'm lying to get to. Is this urge that I need to have, but I just don't know where to go. And it's like, when you don't realize that was that time right there, is when that gift switch just boom. It came up into that notification section of you, that was allowing you to know, okay, this person has experienced enough of life experiences that's in the illusion. Now I'm going to lead that person to their truth. Now, since you were on that road to your truth and discovering your shadow selves, not talking about shadow work. Shadow selves is a part of you that has been laying dormant and you were unaware of that. Shadow works is all the ones that you're allowing yourself to face, from your, holding yourself to accountable for everything that you have done. Allowing yourself to forgive yourself, and not just yourself, but other people. Allowing yourself to become acceptant of that truth, no matter how hard it was just for you to digest that truth. But allowing yourself to know that you are so much bigger than you actually realize. You're a bigger part of something that really matters. On something you are a person that really matters anyway. If you weren't supposed to be here, you're not going to be here. Anytime that you have gone through hard times and you're just really understanding why is my life here, you're not done. You're not done. And a lot of times we get into that low vibration, and where it puts us in a lot of depression. I've been dealing a lot of stuff like that, where I'm very unproductive and stuff like that. And it just had to be that spiritual kick in my behind to be able to let me know, girl, this ain't the time for you to be sleeping. Allow your soul to sing to you. It's navigating you to where you need to be. You have to be able to allow yourself to not sleep on yourself, even when things are just coming at you heavy. That's your true mission right there, until you get to that next mission. Because everything is a need to know basis. You don't need to know. You just know it's preparing you for something, and you just need to be right. Right when it's time to get there. So you're facing a lot of different things where it's allowing you to know yourself on so many different dynamics. It's just like, it's just like when I see that beautiful light, in front of everybody. You know, there is just a time, a lot of times, if somebody's wanting to see the best in you, a lot of times they'll see it before you do. And it's just like just redirecting you towards that. You know, people are like, Roslynn, I don't know if I can. You got this. I got your back, but I got this. But there are sometimes you have to be able. You know, universe does that to me too. I always go through, you know, asking and assist, but sometimes they'll be quiet. It's like, you know, it's just like any teacher. They always quiet when you're dealing with a test. They want you to be able. That's understandable. You're coming towards us, and we really did tell you that. You know, come to assistance. But there are certain things that you already know, and they wanted you to be able to have that confidence within yourself. You know, not everything has to be led towards somebody else. It's just like it's like me being like that notification for a lot of people. And it's just like you have to be able to, you know, I can help is all day, but there's a lot of things you have to be able to fill it out on your own. And there's a lot of times when I'm riding the fence about something, and it's just like I don't want to project certain type of vibration on somebody. Like am I using my truth, or I'm allowing myself to not embrace with a person because I'm scared to let them in, because, you know, they might be in my life for a wrong reason. But then when I allow myself to just be quiet and sit with myself, because when you be quiet and not allow your mind to be quiet, because it's different between those two. You can be quiet all day, but that daggone brain, if it's going at every negative circumstance that it's just going to deplete you. And they want you to be able to, okay, quiet yourself. Now ask yourself that question again, and you'll get that image. Like, these are for you to watch. This is for you to see. You know, your little third eye is where you see everything, where you really see everything. And it's not like your eyes here. You can see all what's surrounding you. But that third eye is one that tells you everything. And you have to be able to be guided from that. And it's like everything that you're going to is rerouting you towards yourself. The things that you have now allowed yourself to be in tune with, or you haven't been in tune with. You know, you're allowing yourself to be open on that. You're being guided towards different things. They'll lead you towards this video or this link or this post. And it's something that you needed to embrace, to say, you know what, this is what I was supposed to learn. You know, I had to go through these different circumstances, these changes that brought me a knowledge of myself that's always been there. And you just had to go through that reminder through the situations that you have been embracing. So all these different things, it's like, you know, I've been there like, oh, I can't wait to go home. I want to go home, you know, and it's just like, it's allowing me to go to my heart, you know, because it's like when I've seen the situations I allowed myself to be in, or I allowed myself to become tolerant of. And when I'm just like, I don't care how much this hurts, how much I'm longing for this person to be in my life. A lot of times you just got to set stuff free and allow yourself to focus on yourself. So if that was that intention with that connection with whoever that person is, or whatever that situation is, it's going to come back in full circle. But when it comes back, it's going to be a lot better than it did when you're disconnected in the first place, because that situation had to go in transition. Those people had to go in transition to be a part of themselves while you can stay focused on you. You may be going through a period in your life where everything, you're being pushed in this little, it's like you're in your own little spiritual cubicle, because all these different things that you get yourself into because you don't want to, you know, embrace something, or you don't want to acknowledge something, or it hurts too much, or it's too heavy, or it's going to take that vibration and bring me back where I don't want to be, because this is something that, no, we need you to be focused. All the rest of these things and these people and these situations, all that is distracting you. We need you focused on you right now. And that's where it's bringing you back home to where you need to know your heart, where you need to come into complete alignment, what you need to disconnect from, what you really need to watch and be very aware of who you are around. What kind of stuff do you entertain? You know, allow yourself to see things without saying a word. Because a lot of things, this is just like, you have to be able to keep quiet on certain things and just allow yourself to observe instead of absorbing. I had to take a chill pill for that for a long time. But then it's just like a blessing in so many disguises. I see stuff, I feel stuff, and I just sit back in the cut and just watch. You know, and those are the ones those are the most dangerous people, you know, especially when you got too much stuff going around. That dangerous person is the one who sits back here and watches everything go down, because you never know. That person remind me of stuff like that, like the Equalizer. I'm not a weak equalizer, but I'm just saying it remind me of that. You know, Denzel Washington, when he played the heck out of that, when he played the heck out of that, and he was sitting up here calculating everything, just how he was about to sit up here and strategize. And this is what is preparing you for us. That, you know, you ain't gonna do no equalizer type stuff, but you're putting yourself to where you are knowing your heart from every corner, every level, every direction, as well as in tuning and actually healing your soul at the same time. Because our soul's been going through some stuff. You know, you think we don't went through some stuff. That soul has went through some mess. And you're just becoming more aware of where your heart, your vibration is trying to redirect you to. It's just like your soul is that compass. That GPS is leading you straight to your heart. Become more in tune with that. Put love into that heart. You put love into all these different people. And then when it came to yourself, you didn't have anymore. Or you did not feel that love for yourself, but you were trying to find that fulfillment, that external validation, external void that you were trying to get from other people, and you missed out on giving that to yourself. The most people that you need to give love to is yourself, you know, as well as your kids and, you know, all those. But it comes first. For you have to be able to place that love in yourself. I know a lot of people that, you know, are trying to bring their full, you know, their spring, what is it, dog? Their twin flame in full circle. You're ready to meet your soulmate. See that person that is like your, you know, that is your, you know, your companion for life. But for these to happen, you have to be able to feel that love within yourself. Because yes, it can get lonely when you're laying by yourself and you're seeing all these different people, you know, in these certain couple, you know, holidays and stuff like that. You want that, you yearn for that. But the only way that can happen is if you give that love to yourself. Allow yourself to not be insecure, because anybody who truly loves you, you know, the only thing they're going to want you to change is like that, like a negative vibration that you have about yourself, about the world. You know, they're not going to make you sacrifice your happiness, your self-respect, your love, emotionally, mentally bringing you down. Love does not hurt. Love does not hurt. Love's supposed to help you grow. You know, and when you have that person in your life that really truly gives you that support that you are giving out, you're going to look back at everything that you have embraced, like everything that you have, you know, experienced in your life. You know, and it's just like, for me, I appreciate every relationship I've been through, and I never thought I was going to ever say that. You know, I've had very beautiful relationships, but I also had some very toxic ones. But it's just allowed me to learn my do's and don'ts, learning about my self-love, my self-worth that I have for myself, to know if that person really truly loves me, they will allow themselves to wait, you know, and they'll be willing to do anything. You know, there's some people that won't even, you know, even fight for you. You know what I'm saying? You be with somebody and they be like, it is what it is, you know, and they take you for granted. And they, you know, they go searching for somebody that they feel is better than you when they already had the best, you know. And those are the times it's allowing you to know, just because that person, he or she doesn't, you know, choose you, and that hurts because you may have been with them for a long time, or you don't really see them through some stuff. It don't matter. You know, you have to be able to allow yourself to know, is this something that's going to be an investment, or is this going to be big setback for failure? You have to be able to ask yourself that. If you got to come up with excuses on why you're being with that person, no. And that was that pure indication. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I look at all my relationships and I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed because it allows me to know, I said, sacrificing my happiness, my self-worth, my self-respect, you know, just anything to start with myself, that is too expensive, that I'm not willing to negotiate with. Now, if it's something that's going to take me to that next level, or investing my love within myself, having a positive connection on where my counterpart wants to see me grow, be that person I can be vulnerable with, be that person I can meditate with. You know, I can be open and be vulnerable and be that person. I don't have to worry about them using that against me or playing that against me. And for you to be able to invest in something like that, you had to be on your own to really see what is going to make you tick. What are you willing to, like, people don't sit up here and appreciate what you bring to the table. You got to be okay to be able to be sit up there being comfortable by eating alone. You know, those are the different situations. I allowed myself to do that because it's like anytime where I got to that point where, like, if I get mad or I'm trying to do it tit for tat, it makes me no worse than the person that was trying to give me the tit for me to go ahead and, you know, do the tat tat. You know, all those different things. It's being able to allow myself to know, why am I going on the external trying to find something to make me happy when it's, you know, that's going to keep on running dry. And that's when you're going out to that external to get some kind of validation, trying to have a connection. I used to be that type of person and feel like, oh, if I'm married or if I'm in a, you know, a relationship that give me a title. I'm like, no, sis. You had a title way before you connected with that person. Either probably added on something toxic or took something away from you that was truly priceless. Now it's like, no, I'm investing in myself right now. I'm healing myself. You know, there's people that come try to connect all the time, but I already know you were not designed for me and mine. You know, you already got somebody out there for you. It just ain't me. You know, and I tell it real quick, I'm allowing myself to focus on me, heal where I need to be healed at. You know, allowing myself to, you know, disconnect from the trust issues. If something is good for you and it's destined, oh, it's going to be that. You know, your situation with like toxic relationships, it helped you be a better person for what is coming to you, because whatever you're seeking, it's already seeking you already. Y'all just had to go into a full circle of alignment, and that's what you're doing. You have to go home to be able to understand what is holding that home up, and it's within you're that vessel, that love vessel. You know, you've been here, you've been placed here for a certain reason. You were picked for that person to be in your family, in that connection, to be able to show people no matter what you're going through, you have that right to change. It's either you want to stay that way and be seen as a victim and putting everybody else, you know, you making everybody else seem this is what happened to you because these people and this person, and not taking accountability for yourself. Allow them to keep doing that with them. You is a whole different story. You had to go through these different changes in your life. You had to break away the cast that left you feeling depressed, holding anxiety, having constant panic attacks. You're going through different episodes and stuff like that, because usually when that stuff tends to happen, there's something that you're not allowing yourself to be aware of. And I learned that from my own personal experience. When it starts unraveling like that, because I ignored a lot of things in my life that was supposed to be spotlighted to me, and I choose to curve that. And when it does that, it puts your whole frequency out of balance. You know, your equilibrium's off. You know, it's just, you know, it goes through those changes that I forgot that word I was trying to use. It got you all out of balance. It's just like it's going through some different changes. And usually when you have episodes like that, because it's like there's parts of you that is trying to come out to be reflected towards you on what you need to connect with, and you're not allowing yourself to do that. You know, I've done it. You know, I always got to allow myself reroute. I had to be my own GPS reroute. You know, it's just like that, turn on stop line, come back and turn right here. And you're doing that. You know, all your homesickness is being able to know is redirecting you towards your heart. It's your life, that there are certain things in your life you are not allowing yourself to connect with, and it's urging you to be able to connect with that. That's why we long for that. You know, and we feel like it's in that certain space, that certain time, in that certain state. It's all about you. You know, your home is where your heart is. And it's just redirecting you towards yourself to be able to know yourself. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I want to be able to give a post notification. Shout out to William Costa, Trish, let's figure it out together, Cynthia Johnson, as well as Andrea Kelly and Stephen White. Much love to you. If you're new to my channel, so welcome. It's so good to have you. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Drop a line. Give a thumbs up. share. It'll truly be an appreciated. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. Make sure you keep your notifications on, because I'm gonna start doing more frequent Heyoka vibe chats. You know, I would love to be able to connect with you. Please let it be positive. No trolls. I don't have time for you, because if you do come at me, hey, I'm not even gonna respond to you. I'm gonna just block you. It don't even matter. But I hope you have a blessed weekend. Be safe and responsible for everything you do. Whatever you're working on to bring in the fusion on your manifestation, I hope it comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you expected it. Even through social distancing, make sure that you're giving out love, light, positivity, words, vibe, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you, and God bless.